You will learn and you will do fine.
This is How Far, where people tell us about life in the diaspora. Our guest today is a rock star, a pop star, a hardworking tech babe that cosplays as an artist. You recognize your line?
Yes.
Good. Because I did not put that. That's how she chose to describe herself. This is our first guest that actually filled in our interest form. So it's what she told us that I brought here. But it's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Welcome to How Far.
Thank you.
Just random question, because I like to throw random questions first off. Or to start with that, what was the best part about this summer that just finished?
Ooh, the best part of the summer was going to Nigeria for a wedding. I was in Nigeria for a wedding and it was the bomb. I just want to tell everyone that I went to Dirty the Nigeria for you before December. So I went to do it for you in advance because, yeah, we had a swell time. It was a 1 week celebration, lots of events, lots of food. Oh my God, Nigerian food.
Were you there for a week?
Ate and ate. I was there for 2 weeks,
Okay.
but the first week was a lot of errands and all for the wedding and other personal things.
Yeah.
And then the second week was the actual wedding events. So we had like several parties. We went to all of the clubs that we hear on social media. They finished our money, but we had a good time. And then, yeah, we had like many dinners, like events and stuff. It was really nice. I really enjoyed like exploring Lagos at a different time that's not December.
Right.
Less rush, less pressure, but you know, enough enjoyment to go around.
Vibe
So
is
it
still
was nice.
vibing.
Yeah, the vibe is still vibing. Yeah. I don't know what people want to go and do in December, but I've already done some of it for you. Don't worry.
So, speaking of this experience that you had, it just showed that you are a big baller. Because I mean, normal people that are not like necessarily big ballers, they just go, maybe like February, a very dry time, so that they can just quickly go in peace and return, still with some. They're not empty. They return. But now you chose the middle of the year to go and ball. I think it's really nice to know that you can do such a thing. Now, please, how do you afford this lifestyle?
Hot seats. Well, this lifestyle, I have only one sponsor. The one I report to every 9 a.m. That's the one that is sponsoring this lifestyle. Only one sponsor.
The hardworking tech babe.
Yes, as
Exactly.
a hardworking tech
Okay.
babe, I have one single sponsor that the Lord blessed me with. So
Glory.
Yeah.
So how? I know I already introduced you, but introduce yourself by yourself.
Okay. Oh my God, this is the question that everybody asks me, and I have no answer
see,
to.
Just give me.
I don't go on dates because of this question.
Is that bad? Is that bad?
Because I never know what to say.
Well,
Okay.
that's why you have to become popular. So you have to start with that.
And I have to introduce myself. Yeah.
Great,
Coming soon.
great. Yeah,
Okay.
coming
Anyway.
coming up shortly. But
For now.
then,
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Olamide. Most people that are not Nigerians call me Mide, but as an artist, you only know me as Latoye. Please,
Okay.
Latoye, keep that in your head because this girl, she's coming with a bang. You people are not ready. You're not really ready for what's coming.
I'm not ready. We're going to get ready. So did you know that you always wanted to be Latoye,
No, actually.
an artist?
Okay. Well, I've always
Maybe
wanted to be
maybe
an
I can
artist.
rephrase this.
Yeah.
Did you pick your career path yourself?
Good question. No. The hustle helped me to pick that career path. Nobody told me. I think, yeah, I didn't grow up in a household where like a lot of like, I was allowed to express my creativity to an extent, but there was time for play when the creativity is on, and there was time for seriousness when it comes to like your books and your academics. I know. And the funniest thing was like I was in high school, I was doing really well. I was always like taking first position or something in school. So everyone just thought I was going to go to science class, which I ended up doing anyway. And I was going to be like this superstar girl with the books.
Yeah.
And I think I continued on that trail for a bit of time. In uni, I kind of, got sidetracked. They really used my eyes to sing wine, so I did not come out with first class. But but over time, yeah, I've just had to sort of keep up that. It's not a performance. It was just a path that was laid in front of me, and I had to just toe that lane. So I went through that. Done with school, I went to serve, and always thinking about the next thing because that's just how I was groomed to be. Thought about masters. I came here, and I didn't really specifically pick my career right now. I just happened to be in a lab that was always working on particular products for different tech companies, different hospitals, all mixed anyway. And all of it just happened to be UX research. And that's how I just sort of ended up having like a portfolio of UX research work, which I put together to make my resume. And, that wonderful company, my current sponsor, found me.
And fell into fang.
I fell into a job, with my sponsor. Yeah, so and that's how that sort of started. And it's not a career that I hate. I enjoy it actually. It's really good. I don't wake up saying, please don't let me say but yeah, as a career I actually really like it. I don't think I would have like had it any other way. It's something I enjoy doing, but then being an artist is also something I enjoy doing. I find more joy in moments when I'm like writing, singing, just creating something at any point in time, but so far like the hustle has sort of like, I won't say derailed me, but has taken a chunk of my time. So I haven't really had so much time to spend on the music part of it. But now that I'm just like coming into striking that balance, finding myself, I'm like, yeah, I think I want to pick this up and be serious with it too. So,
so are you saying that becoming an artist is a very recent decision, or it's something that has always just been, let me deal with career first and then I'll come back to that?
Yes, so I would say it's been lingering, but then yes, I've always had to like deal with career. There were a few things that also happened with life that I had to deal with, so it was just me always having to try to find that balance. But now that I think I've found some balance, is why I'm leaning a bit more into that particular profile and trying to be an artist and doing more stuff.
So when you ask a lot of artists, they will say they started in the church or something of that nature. So what's your own?
It's the same story. It was definitely church. I started singing in the Redeemed Church. I think I was really young when someone in the teen choir like heard me sing for the first time, and I think I was like 11 or 12, and the rule was that you had to be 13 to join the teen choir. So I was 11 or 12, and then I would hear them sing, and then we had someone who was living with us who was already in the teen choir. So I would hear her sing the song in the house. I grasped some of it, and then I got to church and they were singing it, and I joined them, and I'm like singing because I'm like, I want to be a part of you. And then the lead heard me sing, and I was like, this girl, like, yes, you should be a part of us. So it was a whole thing with the pastor and everything, talking about, oh, is this girl too young to join the teen choir? Anyway, I still joined Sha because they couldn't resist the voice, But yeah, definitely started with church. Started there with the teen choir, joined the main choir. Then I think I moved from the Redeemed Church to the Anglican Church with my dad at some point. Also joined the Anglican choir. Very different from Pentecostal, but also really great. I had a great time there. So it's definitely church for me. That sort of built it. But I think personally also I've had influences from like, let's say, the secular world. So I listened to like the likes of Beyonce and Michael Jackson growing up. So all the raves and the runs and my voice has been training from the start.
At that point, did you ever think of considering music as a career, or it was just always let me settle?
Yeah, I think at that
first
early stage, I don't think I actually even knew what it meant to have music as a career. Okay. I was just listening. I knew that I enjoyed it. I knew that I liked singing it. But I don't think I could see beyond just that at that point.
More like a hobby.
Yeah, it was more like a hobby. Yeah.
Right, okay. How has, I don't know if I should ask you how long you've been here, but maybe you would get to that. But how has living here shaped how you create, how you see yourself, and how you create?
I think for sure living here has kind of exposed me to a bit more in terms of like what structure can look like when you're trying to do something, when you're trying to be an artist, or when you're trying to do something creative that you also enjoy. Because it's like, I don't know, coming from Nigeria, I think a lot of times there's this emphasis on like, oh, it's a hobby. Once you do it, once you're a star, you have the voice, it's talent. And then you blow and everything. But I think, over time, just coming here, I think maybe some of it is also adulting. I don't know. But I got sort of exposed to what structure looks like, how it is that there is also a hustle that comes with being an artist. And you have to sort of find a way to fix yourself in that hustle and try to create a structure around yourself, around your music, how you're creating, how you're working with other creatives, because that's very important. Like, as an artist, you're not just an island. So many other creatives are around you. The producer, the mixer, everyone, even your social media manager, everyone has ideas. You have to work with, and you have to merge, and you have to make sure that everyone is sort of like, at the end of the day, speaking with one voice and delivering like what you want to project to your audience and to project to your community. I don't have a community yet, but yes.
No, you have community. Yeah. When did you release your first song? What year was that?
Okay, so speaking about community, actually. So in Nigeria, I feel like I skipped this. So the first time that I think I actually started to see music as a career, as a career in a way, was joining a community called WTS, We Talk Sound. It just started off as a group of people on a WhatsApp group who liked music, talked about music, everything. But now the company is actually big. My friend owns that company. Shout out to Dolapo. So the company is now really big and into a lot of things like being a label, managing artists, all of that. But it started as a small community where they would talk about music. And I think that was my first exposure actually to how the music system works and what the structures are.
Yeah.
And that was also the first time that I recorded a song, but I was featured in the song, so it wasn't just my song. But that was the first recording I had out. It's called Baby, and it's with someone called Versed. I don't know if it's still on any platform, but it's most definitely on SoundCloud. I should go and find it.
Everybody goes on SoundCloud first.
It's most definitely on SoundCloud. It's called Baby, it's called Versed, and I think that at that point, that sound that I made within was very much influenced by Simi, because the things I sang in that song, I was like, where's this coming from? But it was it was very much influenced by Simi. But that was the first recording. But the first actual song I released is called Love Over Me, which unfortunately is not on platforms anymore. I'm still dealing with that. But so Love Over Me is a song I did with someone here again, which is like, as I got more exposed to the structure and everything.
Your first song was done here, actually, not back home.
No, not back home. I would say like that was my first proper song. So Love Over Me. Yeah.
Okay. So do you see any similarities between your day job and your cosplaying? Your moonlights.
Good question.
Any similarities? Anything that you apply? Is anything you apply from work into music, or from music into work?
Maybe it's just writing. So a lot of my work has to do with like writing from your head, because it's UX research. Like, you talk to people, they tell you things, you read things, you put all that data together, and you have to like write a literal essay every bloody time. so you're writing and you're writing and you're writing, and like it's just a lot of words that you always have to piece together. And I think maybe that also helps me with when I'm writing, because I don't want this to be one of those artists that say I prefer to write my songs, but at this stage I don't have money to pay songwriters, so I enjoy the process of writing my songs a lot. Like, I just enjoy putting the words together and finding that rhythm that works. So I think the writing maybe influences one another, one way or the other. But yeah,
writing,
that's the only thing I can think.
On both sides, basically.
Yes, writing something I do on both sides.
How do you, or maybe I should ask if you actually do people at work know that you sing?
So it's very funny. It's some people do. So there are some people at work that I have like a good relationship with, where I chat with them.
Yeah.
They know that I do music on the side. My manager knows that I do music on the side. Oh, my manager is Yoruba, by the way. Me and him were really cool. Anyway, yeah, so he knows I do music on the side, and a few other people know I do music on the side, but it's not something that I share pretty broadly with everyone at work. Yeah.
Compartmentalized.
Yeah.
So how did this manager find out?
I think it was actually just in a conversation.
You brought it up?
Yeah, I think I brought it up because it's Nigerian. So when we meet, sometimes a lot of our conversations are just like catching up about Nigeria and talking about things and life. And then I just think I dropped it at some point that I'm an artist and I sing and I have songs and stuff. But he doesn't really pressure me to share them. I share them when I want to. Yeah.
But have you faced, maybe coming to the music side now, have you faced any, will I say, pushback or challenge because when you, especially in Nigerian circles, you could go into a circle and you're coming to sing, but then they also know, or some people know, that you are a big tech babe. So is there any pushback? Maybe not pushback, but some weird experience within those circles, like
Yeah, so I'm trying to think about like if I have that sort of like context collapse thing, but I don't really think so. I think most of the time people just maybe just like taunts me a little, like, oh my god, like, you're singing. I think for some people that don't really know that part of me, like when they hear about it, they seem very shocked, like, oh, you have a song, you sing? But I think apart from that, I think maybe because being an artist is also something that I'm just beginning to like expose more to people. I think I haven't gotten to that point yet where people are kind of like mixing the two or giving me weird vibes because of a mix of the two. Yeah.
So even people in the studio now, or maybe people you go to record with, they're not saying, you know, someone could say, why are you doing this?
Yeah, fair. No, actually.
Serious?
No, actually, the producers I work with have been like very supportive, actually. They don't, yeah, even, and of course, like work can be very challenging. I don't even think I'm giving 40% time to the music as much. So sometimes they will be on my neck like, oh, this song, you haven't sent this recording or that one. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm working. And yeah, and they are very patient with me. So it's been really good to have supportive creatives around me. Yeah.
So what has been the biggest challenge?
It's time. It's time. Time is the biggest challenge because it's so hard to find time. Initially, I had even thought that I would be able to be my own social media manager and manage things, but I had to get somebody. Even getting that person safe, she will ask me, "Oh, she wants this video." I'll be like, "I'm coming. I'll do it. I'll record it. Don't worry." But yeah, like time with work, adulting, so many things going on. Sometimes it can be very hard to find that time because it's not a full-time thing at the moment. So it's time. Like, time is just my biggest challenge, but we're working around it.
So do you think that at some point you would become a full-time artist?
Okay, let me look at the camera and say, I hope so. I think, I really hope so. I think being a full-time artist and just being able to create without having that much pressure from other places and like thinking about, oh my God, what's my survival gonna look like? It's I don't want, because I can't quit my job and be a struggling artist at this point. So I am honestly looking forward to being able to do that. I feel like, yes, that's the kind of future that I would love to have for myself. So yes, I really, really hope so. So from my mouth to the universe and to God's ears.
What genre would you say you sing? Where do you belong?
At this point, I honestly don't even know what to say. That's what puts me in trouble because I do be singing everything. But so the central
released, where would you categorize?
So, for example, the one that's out now, which is Closure, is, I think that's completely maybe Afrobeats but Afro R&B.
Okay.
Now the current one that is about to come out, Superman, is more house. I don't even know if it has. I'm honestly
Afro house.
I don't even know if I can call it Afro house. I think maybe it's Afro house, but let's say Afro house. So yeah, basically all my songs sort of center around Afrobeats in a way, but then it's also like what's fusion? Yeah, that's what they call it.
Fusion.
Yeah. So it's Afro R&B, Afro house. I think most of my sounds, at least most of what I've written, is not out yet, I know, but most of what I've written are mostly like Afro R&B, for the most part. Yeah.
What's one surprising thing that people would not guess from either your resume or your music?
One surprising thing. That people would not guess. Mm-hmm. Do I have any surprises? Okay, let me think. One surprising thing that people would never guess is that I've been in a movie. I've been an actress once, and my director / producer / everyone is pointing at me now, telling me that I'm about to do another one. So yeah, I think that's something that will surprise most people because I didn't tell most people, and I feel like when they encounter it, they're like, what is going on? Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, from music, or let me say from tech to music, you're definitely doing, you're doing wonderful stuff, and then you're showing people that it's possible to do more and not fit into a tiny box. What would you say to someone that is thinking about being a rock star and a pop star at the same time?
Oh my God. I think it's just to start. And I think I wish that was something that I listened to, because I feel like people probably told me that, so I just didn't listen. But but I wish it's something that, because I was about to say I wish something that someone told me, but that's a lie. They told me. I think the key is just to start somewhere, and then things start to like unfold and build up with time. Because I would always tell myself that, I'm waiting to have time. I'm waiting for this to clear out. So I'm waiting for that to clear out. And that's what I told myself for so many years. Mm-hmm. And I just got to a point and I'm like, okay, it's time to start. Like, let me start somewhere. Let me do something. Let me even record the song. Let me have something in recording. Let me see what social media looks like. Yeah, let me start somewhere. Because I think something I haven't even mentioned is, like, along with the music, I'm also trying to start vlogging. Right. It's going to be the same profile. Like, I'm not having two different profiles as a vlogger and a music artist, but it's also something to sort of show the world, to show my community, my fans, how I'm seeing the world, like, from my lens, like what I do, the things that are feeding into my music. Because I love to travel also, so I see a lot of things and I always have a lot to say. People that watch my story know me on Instagram. I have maybe just if 1,000 or something followers, but I know that I always have so much to say. People are always like texting me like, you this babe, like, where are you off to again? But anyway, so that's also something that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like merge those worlds together. It's not clear to me yet, but I'm starting somewhere. I don't know where it's going to take me, but I'm starting. So I think that's just the advice I'll have for anyone. Just start somewhere. Just start. Yeah.
One last advice for somebody that wants to chase more than one dream. We know that there's a creative dream hustle, but also the other side that is not as glamorously creative. So what's an advice for someone who is pursuing that as well?
So when you say like glamorously, like the 9-to-5 life?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think for the 9-to-5 life, I think a lot of it is opportunity, trying to find where the opportunities are and taking advantage of it. Sometimes you could have plans. Like, it's good to have goals. So I'm not saying you shouldn't have goals. You could have goals, you could have plans, but then sometimes opportunities really open in places that you do not expect. Because when I was job hunting out of school, I definitely was not expecting to be called by them. It just happened, and like, I didn't even think of even going to look for somebody in that company to say, oh, give me a referral. But that didn't happen. It just happened. And that was just because I told myself that I needed to dot my I's, cross my T's, make use of every opportunity in front of me. So embrace opportunity, and like, do not be afraid to take any opportunity that comes your way, just because you feel like maybe you are not prepared, or this wasn't all you've been doing all your life. Like, this is not what I have to, especially if you are an immigrant, like you move to a new country. Yeah. Embrace the chance to do something different. Yeah, don't be too stuck on like what you were coming with. You just never know like what's waiting for you. And as human beings, thankfully, God has blessed us with the ability to learn and adapt. Like, no matter what it is, you will learn. The hard or the easy way, whichever one, but you will learn. So I think that's what I would say. Like, embrace opportunities and just like work towards it and try to present your best at every opportunity that you get. Yeah.
Wow. Where's the wisdom? Where's on the marble? Okay, it was actually really cool listening to all of that. I want you to tell our audience, greet our audience, greet them. You know how we greet. What's the title of this show?
It's Alpha.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're going to greet our audience.
Okay.
You're going to tell them to subscribe.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, all the good stuff.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Oh my God, I'm such a terrible promoter. I'm sorry. Let's do that again. Okay. How far, guys? If you're watching this, go to the comment section now. Tell me how beautiful I am, because I am. Like, subscribe, watch this video till the end. Don't pause, don't leave it. Watch it till the end because you like this face, you know. And please, please, please watch out for the next video after this too.
To see more of this, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Tell us what you think about what you watched, what you heard. Tell us how you feel. Tell us who you want to see next. If you're, tell us who you want to see next. And also, please watch out for Latte's new song coming out in a bit. This is How Far.